The mill in Castlemaine was established in 1875 as a woolen mill. Phil McConaughey purchased the large site in 2014 with a view to transform it into a self-sufficient business space. The area is now tenanted by over 40 new and existing small businesses. The site is located along the banks of Barker's Creek, near the Botanical Gardens. This area is subject to flash flooding, affecting approximately 1/3 of the site. When flooding occurs, the creek rises and descends rapidly, impacting on the mill.
We had some photos taken during the floods of 2010 and 2011, and plus previous employees for the woolen mill like to come and talk to us about those sort of things. And we spoke to the Catchment Management Authority, the SES, to get an idea of heights of flooding.
Knowledge of the flooding prompted Phil to develop strategies to reduce the risk to the multiple businesses and tenants on site to ensure they are protected.
Phil was referred to the Business Flood Safe Toolkit available on the SES website to help develop the mill's flood plan. Businesses should develop a flood safe plan to help them prepare for before, during and after an emergency event. Plans help you to take ownership of the flood risk. It's good to involve other stakeholders such as emergency services, local government, staff members of your business and insurance companies in developing the plan, as each can provide valuable information and have an interest in the continuity of your business.
Phil approached us at the North Central Catchment Management Authority as we were able to assist him with developing his flood plan with information and data from our studies and research in the area. They also have flood specialists, so they can provide technical advice, practical advice to help business owners better manage their risk.
With guidance from both the SES and the CMA, Phil has developed an extensive and well thought out flood safe plan. To further protect the businesses, Phil has built low-level brick walls to surround parts of the property and purpose-built flood barriers at openings which can be installed at any time. The walls and barriers are built above the height of the highest recorded flood here in 2011 to ensure adequate protection. The barriers protected the property during a small flood in 2016, allowing the mill to be up and running again within 24 hours.
Since the 2016 flood, we've made some minor changes to our flood safety plan. One of them being the installation of a sensor system in a stormwater drain that tells us when the creek's coming up by SMS.
The mill is largely self-sufficient in its response to flood events and does not need to rely on assistance from Vic SES or the local council to protect the businesses during those times.
Part of the ethos of the site is to be self-sufficient, not just in our flood safety plan, but in power and water as well as best as possible. So what we've done is implement something that we don't need to rely on any emergency services, and that's partly based around the fact that we can look after ourselves, and I'd prefer the SES to be off helping somebody who can't help themselves.
Vic SES volunteers will of course respond as best as possible to all calls for assistance. But it's great to see local businesses like Phil's sharing in that responsibility and owning their own risk. His actions are only going to help Vic SES when the waters do rise.
Vic SES can assist with developing a business flood safe plan through our website. There is a toolkit specifically available for business owners that talks about filling out the template, hints and tips, and also local contacts that can assist you. The template for the Business Flood Safe Plan is available on the SES website at www.ses.vic.gov.au.
Get ready, have a plan, know what to do.